For a very long time, Sony and Apple have been dominating the wireless headphone space, but this year has seen two very good challengers emerging. One comes from a company known for making great sounding speakers, and the other from a company known for making vacuum cleaners. One look at the prices of the Dyson OnTrac and the Sonos Ace, and it's clear that both are meant for absolute audiophiles. They both offer active noise cancellation and long-lasting battery, and they both come in these awesome cases. But that's about the only thing that's common between them. Let's find out what isn't. There's a stark difference between the designs of the Sonos Ace and the Dyson OnTrac. The Ace has conventional looks consisting of plastic materials and a stainless steel headband. There's subtlety everywhere. The Dyson OnTrac is the opposite of that, in that it has the industrial looks of the company's vacuum cleaners. That also means that it's quite heavy. The aluminum covers and these big battery packs lead to a weight of 450 grams, which is significantly more than the weight of the Sonos Ace, which is just 300 grams. This gives the Ace an incredibly comfortable feel, and the adjustable headband makes it easy to tighten them when you wish to go for a run. The Dyson OnTrac is not as comfortable as the Sonos Ace. In fact, it tends to fall off your head even when you lean on your chair, so you can just forget about wearing them while working out. But what it loses in terms of comfort, it makes back up in terms of looks and modularity. Both the ear cups and the aluminum caps on the outside are removable with a twist mechanism, so you can replace them and mix and match the design. Now sure, they are an added expenditure on an already expensive headset, but they are one of the USPs of this device, so you should definitely know about them. First, let me tell you about the way you can control these two headsets. Both have a power key for turning them on, and both even have a key that lets you control the music, volume, and the skipping of tracks, the usual. But I did find though that the 4-directional key on the Dyson OnTrac is much more difficult to adjust to compared to the 2-directional key on the Sonos Ace. Speaking of the Ace, it has an additional key on its sides for controlling the ANC and aware mode. The reason the OnTrac doesn't have such a button is that ANC can be controlled by merely double tapping the outer cover. I was immediately impressed by this feature, and it's certainly more conventional than the one on the Sonos Ace. Due to its snug fit, the Ace offers better noise isolation than the OnTrac, but when it comes to ANC, the Dyson headset outshines the Sonos. Both come with their own transparency modes and do decently well when it comes to making you aware of the sounds around you. Both also have a wear detection functionality, which means they can play and pause the content whenever you remove or wear them. As for battery life, the Dyson OnTrac is the clear winner here. Once charged fully, it can keep going for days on the trot, which is way better than the 33 hours of usage promised by the Sonos Ace. That said, 33 hours is pretty decent for the battery life of ANC headphones. One would expect the Sonos Ace to blow you away with its sound quality compared to the Dyson OnTrac, but that's not the case. In fact, it sounds pretty flat in comparison to the OnTrac, which is able to provide wider separation between vocals and music. The Sonos headphones have a pretty muffled bass response, so this is one more department where the Dyson device outshines it. Although it must be said that the Dyson device does miss out on a couple of key features that the Sonos Ace offers. This includes Dolby Atmos and lossless audio support. In fact, if used with the Sonos soundbar, the Ace even allows easy switching between the two, which makes it a great product for someone who owns a Sonos soundbar. If you're an audiophile, choosing between the two isn't a difficult choice. The Dyson OnTrac performs way better in terms of ANC as well as sound quality. The only area where the Sonos Ace wins hands down is design. It's a well-rounded set of headphones that will serve you well, especially if you're planning on using them during your workout. Tell us which one among the two will you be choosing. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.